kind of a trending lower market to days low. But what are the charts saying? Aditya Agarwala is here to talk more about it. Aditya, talk to us about the readings on the chart. 19,200 is being touted as a very strong support zone. Are we heading to that level?
Good. Thanks for having the show. I believe so. And as you rightly pointed out, there were indications that markets are due for a big correction, if we can call it so. Yesterday was an aberration, if I call it, maybe because of the expiry day. Both the Nifty and the Bank Nifty saw a decent jump of about 1,900 points. But to be honest, the charts were indicating that we are in for a decent correction, both on the Nifty and the Bank Nifty, and we're witnessing that today. I wouldn't be surprised, as you mentioned, if we inch closer to 19,200, which clearly is the major support area on the Nifty, and on the Bank Nifty, 44,500 is the major support area, because these were the areas from where both the indices were not able to break out, and when they eventually broke out, we saw a decent rise in both the indices. So in the event of a correction, yes, 19,200 will be the immediate support for the Nifty, and for the Bank Nifty, 44,500 will be the immediate support zone. For the day, traders should closely monitor 19,350 because that is the immediate support. Now, if index starts to trade below 19,350 on a sustained basis, then a fresh shorting opportunity definitely emerges on the Nifty index, and can slide all the way down to 19,200, which you just mentioned, with a strong resistance closer to about 19,400 on the upside.
Sure. Hi, Aditya. Anish also joining in the conversation. I want to talk to you about the real estate pack, because the beaten down names, which at least did not do very well at the start of the year, the likes of Sobha as well as Suntech, they are bouncing back today. Would you like to bet on these names, given that sector churn seems to be the flavor?
Hi, Anisha. Yes, absolutely. In fact, real estate is one sector which I've been gung-ho on, and I've been talking about it for quite a few months now. But to be honest, I will not trade these names, especially the Suntech, because they are not the leaders. If you clearly take a look at the chart pattern, it's a bounce, yes, and the bounce is on very strong volumes. I don't completely deny that. But majority of the move is done, what I believe. Today, the stock is up. Also, the stock was up on good volumes. At current levels, maybe I'll not play Suntech or a Sobha, because they clearly have outperformed in two trading sessions. I would stick to the marquee names, maybe a name like an Oberoi Realty or a Prestige Estates or a Godrej Properties or a DLF. These are the top 4 bets that I would clearly like to stick to, and avoid names like Suntech, especially, which is just a bounce back play from current levels.
Would you look for some unwinding of long trades, or even I would say bordering shorts? For example, auto space has been the best performing on a year till date basis. I mean, the rally only got more furious in the last series or so. Is it time to get out, or maybe start building some short position that we need? Market's complexion is becoming slightly weak.
I think in the four-wheeler space, yes, there are opportunities to create shorting opportunities, especially in the names like a Maruti or a Tata Motors. I don't see a massive selling, mind you. Could be a 3 to 4% correction that we are looking at these names. But when I look at a two-wheeler space, barring Eicher Motors, which is already corrected in last 2 trading sessions, that is where I see some more downside there. I believe Ashok Leyland and Hero Moto and Bajaj Auto, these 3 names clearly stand out from the commercial vehicle space. Ashok Leyland from the two-wheeler space, Bajaj Auto and Hero Moto. I don't look like shorting these counters at current levels, even though both the two-wheeler stocks have shot up. I think any 1 to 2% correction in these names are a good buying opportunity, because clearly markets, if they have to correct 150, 160 points these days, it's not a big deal. It corrects 200 points and then reverses very quickly. You will not get that opportunity to short and cover up your shots as well.
What about right now monsoon sales are on across the country, right? 50% sale, lifestyle, shopper stop. We were discussing in our team, and Phoenix Mills, I mean, which houses one of the best retail therapy centers in Ahmedabad, in Lucknow, in Mumbai. Which one have you been to? Phoenix?
Just the Mumbai
Phoenix
one, yeah.
Right?
Just the one next door. But that too has been a long time, because
you should go now, because apparently almost every retail outlet over there is running a 50%
the ones that I can't afford.
Yeah.
Despite the 50% discount, no, I don't want to go there.
And actually, if you see, Phoenix Mills stock is gaining 3% on hopes of improving footfalls right now.
That's what the data is also suggesting, right? The Q1 update that they got, that the occupancy is trending higher. So
this is that time of the year. So cross the 1600 mark. Aditya, is it heading to 1700?
I think so strongly, yes. Very strong looking chart, as you mentioned, and volumes back that move that we are witnessing in stock today. So clearly, the momentum is there. One should clearly stay long here, and 1700 could be easily seen on the charts.
okay, so that's the take coming in. Just quickly before Aditya, I let you go, your own top recommendations?
So Anisha, despite the fact that markets are a little soft, I have a couple of buy recommendations against the market trend because the mid cap space and the small cap space still is doing well for themselves. So the first stock that I have got on a buy recommendation is a Granules, very strong momentum on the upside backed by volumes. It's almost on the verge of a breakup from its 200 DMA as we speak. Targets will be 335 on the upside with the stop loss at 295. Looks a very strong candidate for a up move. Second is Aditya Birla Fashion Retail ABFRL stock after a big correction went into a sideways consolidation and looks like it's heading higher from current levels. So one can go ahead and initiate fresh longs here for a target of 225 with a stop loss at 210. Stock looks very strong on charts at current levels.
Okay, thanks Aditya for joining us today.